Can you really improve your English in just 30 days? Most people say, no, it's impossible, you need years. But let me tell you something, I decided to try. I wanted to test myself. I wanted to see what would happen if I practiced a very simple method for only 30 days. The method was not complicated. I didn't buy expensive books. I didn't join a language school. I didn't move to another country. I only did one thing. Every single day, I spoke 10 simple sentences in English. That's all, 10 sentences. Not 100, not 1,000, just 10. And today, I want to share this journey with you. I want to tell you how this small habit, repeated every day, changed my English, changed my confidence, and changed the way I think about learning. Speaking to the global learner, I know many of you are watching this video from different countries around the world. Maybe you are from India, maybe from Bangladesh, Pakistan, Vietnam, Indonesia, Brazil, Nigeria, or somewhere else. Different countries, different cultures, different languages. But we all share the same dream, to speak English confidently. We want to travel, we want better jobs, we want to talk with people from other countries. We want to learn from books, podcasts, movies, videos, but sometimes this dream feels far away. You might feel shy when you speak. You might translate every word in your head before talking. You might know grammar, but when you open your mouth you feel stuck. Does that sound familiar? I know because I felt the same. The motivation. I remember the speakings. Maybe you ask, why 10 sentences? Why not more? The answer is simple. 10 is small enough to do every day, but big enough to make progress. If I try to speak 100 sentences a day, maybe I will fail after 3 days. It's too heavy. But 10 sentences? Everyone can do it. Even a busy person, even a student, even someone who works 10 hours a day. 10 sentences take only 5 minutes, but those 5 minutes can change your English if you repeat them consistently. Breaking the fear. In the beginning, I was afraid. What if I make mistakes? What if my pronunciation is bad? What if someone laughs at me? But then I realized something powerful.
Day 1. The first day of my 30-day challenge. I still remember how nervous I was. I stood in front of the mirror. I looked at myself, and I whispered, "Can I really do this?" I felt strange speaking English alone. Nobody was watching me, but still, I felt shy. My tongue was heavy. My mind was slow. Every sentence felt like climbing a mountain. But I reminded myself, this is not about being perfect. This is about starting. So I took a deep breath. I chose 10 very simple sentences. Sentences from my daily life. Sentences I could use every day. And then I started speaking. The first 10 sentences. Here are the 10 sentences I practiced on day 1. Remember, they are simple. That is the point. I wake up early. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I eat breakfast. I drink water. I go to work. I take the bus. I sit at my desk. I read a book. I go to bed. That's all. 10 sentences. Very easy. Very basic. But for me, on day 1, even these simple sentences felt difficult. Listen and repeat. Practice. Now, let's practice together. I will say each sentence slowly. You will listen, then repeat after me. We will repeat each sentence 2 times. Ready? Let's begin. I wake up early. Repeat. I wake up early. Again. I wake up early. I brush my teeth. Repeat. I brush my teeth. Again. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. Repeat. I wash my face. Again. I wash my face. I eat breakfast. Repeat. I eat breakfast. Again. I eat breakfast. I drink water. Repeat. I drink water. Again. I drink water. I go to work. Repeat. I go to work. Again. I go to work. I take the bus. Repeat. I take the bus. Again. I take the bus. I sit at my desk. Repeat. I sit at my desk. Again. I sit at my desk. I read a book. Repeat. I read a book. Again. I read a book. I go to bed. Repeat. I go to bed. Again. I go to bed. Reflection. Feelings on day 1. When I finished these 10 sentences, I felt a little proud. Of course, my pronunciation was not perfect. Of course, my voice was not confident. But I had completed day 1, and this was important. I had broken the wall of fear. I realized something powerful. I can do it. Day 1 was not about fluency. Day 1 was about courage. Courage to start, courage to continue. And when I went to bed that night, I thought, tomorrow I will do it again. 10 sentences, just 10 sentences. Storytelling. The first 7 days passed. Every morning or every evening, I stood in front of the mirror and spoke my 10 sentences. At first, it felt strange. My tongue was heavy. I paused a lot. But slowly, something started to change. The sentences came faster. The words flowed more easily. And the biggest change was inside me. I started to feel less afraid. I realized that speaking English is like walking. When you are a baby, you fall many times. You stand up, you fall again. But step by step, you begin to walk. And then, one day, you can run. After 1 week, I was not running yet, but I was walking. And that felt amazing. The next 10 sentences. On day 7, I created a new set of 10 sentences. This time, they were a little longer, a little more useful. Here are the sentences. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I drink a cup of coffee. I check my phone in the morning. I walk to the bus stop. I talk with my friend. I have lunch at 12 o'clock. I drink a glass of water after lunch. I write notes in my notebook. I watch a short video on YouTube. I sleep at 11 o'clock at night. Do you see the difference? They are still simple, but they are more connected to real life. This made me feel like I was using English to describe my day. Listen and repeat. Practice. Now, let's practice together. Listen carefully, and then repeat after me. We will say each sentence 2 times. Ready? Let's go. I wake up at 7 o'clock. Repeat. I wake up at 7 o'clock. Again. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I drink a cup of coffee. Repeat. I drink a cup of coffee. Again. I drink a cup of coffee. I check my phone in the morning. Repeat. I check my phone in the morning. Again, I check my phone in the morning. I walk to the bus stop. Repeat. I walk to the bus stop. Again, I walk to the bus stop. I talk with my friend. Repeat. I talk with my friend. Again, I talk with my friend. I have lunch at 12 o'clock. Repeat. I have lunch at 12 o'clock. Again, I have lunch at 12 o'clock. I drink a glass of water after lunch. Repeat. I drink a glass of water after lunch. Again, I drink a glass of water after lunch. I write notes in my notebook. Repeat. I write notes in my notebook. Again, I write notes in my notebook. I watch a short video on YouTube. Repeat. I watch a short video on YouTube. Again, I watch a short video on YouTube. I sleep at 11 o'clock at night. Repeat. I sleep at 11 o'clock at night. Again, I sleep at 11 o'clock at night. Reflection. After 1 week, when I finished the first week, I felt something new. Confidence. Not big confidence. Not like a professional speaker, but small confidence. Enough to say, yes, I can do this. I am improving. I also realized something important. At the beginning, I thought improvement meant big results. But after 1 week, I saw that improvement is small changes, repeated every day. My pronunciation was a little better. My sentences came a little faster. And my fear was a little smaller. That is progress. That is success. So I said to myself, if 1 week can give me this much, what will happen in 2 weeks? What will happen in 1 month? And that thought gave me power. Power to continue. Power to keep going. Storytelling. The turning point. 2 weeks. 14 days. Every single day, I spoke 10 sentences. At the beginning, I was shy. I only whispered. But now, something was different. When I looked in the mirror, my voice was louder. My sentences came faster. The biggest surprise. One day, I met a foreign tourist in my city. She asked me, "Excuse me, where's the bus station?" Normally, I would feel afraid. I would stay silent. But this time, without thinking too much, I answered, "Go straight, then turn left. The bus station is near the park." It was simple. It was not perfect, but it was communication, real communication. And for me, that moment was a breakthrough. The next 10 sentences. In week 2, I started using longer sentences. I tried to connect ideas, not just "I wake up," but something more. Here are the 10 sentences I practiced. 1. I usually wake up at 6 a.m., but sometimes I wake up late. 2. I drink coffee in the morning because it gives me energy. 3. I take the bus to work and I listen to music on the way. 4. I usually eat rice for lunch, but today I ate noodles. 5. I sometimes watch English videos, and I try to repeat the sentences. 6. I write new English words in my notebook, so I don't forget them. 7. I try to speak English every day, even when I feel tired. 8. I talk with my friend in English, and we practice together. 9. I make mistakes, but I keep going, and I don't give up. 10. I am not fluent yet, but I am more confident than before. Do you see the difference? Now, the sentences are longer. They use words like because, but, and. This is real English. This is communication. Listen and repeat. Practice. Now, let's practice together. Repeat after me 2 times for each sentence. Ready? Let's start. 1. I usually wake up at 6 a.m., but sometimes I wake up late. Repeat. I usually wake up at 6 a.m., but sometimes I wake up late. Again. I usually wake up at 6 a.m., but sometimes I wake up late. 2. I drink coffee in the morning because it gives me energy. Repeat. I drink coffee in the morning because it gives me energy. Again, I drink coffee in the morning because it gives me energy. 3. I take the bus to work and I listen to music on the way. Repeat. I take the bus to work and I listen to music on the way. Again, I take the bus to work and I listen to music on the way. 4. I usually eat rice for lunch, but today I ate noodles. Repeat. I usually eat rice for lunch, but today I ate noodles. Again, I usually eat rice for lunch, but today I ate noodles. 5. I sometimes watch English videos, and I try to repeat the sentences. Repeat. I sometimes watch English videos, and I try to repeat the sentences. Again, I sometimes watch English videos, and I try to repeat the sentences. 6. I write new English words in my notebook so I don't forget them. Repeat. I write new English words in my notebook so I don't forget them. Again, I write new English words in my notebook so I don't forget them. 7. I try to speak English every day, even when I feel tired. Repeat. I try to speak English every day, even when I feel tired. Again, I try to speak English every day, even when I feel tired. 8. I talk with my friend in English, and we practice together. Repeat. I talk with my friend in English, and we practice together. Again, I talk with my friend in English, and we practice together. 9. I make mistakes, but I keep going, and I don't give up. Repeat. I make mistakes, but I keep going, and I don't give up. Again, I make mistakes, but I keep going, and I don't give up. 10. I am not fluent yet, but I am more confident than before. Repeat. I am not fluent yet, but I am more confident than before. Again, I am not fluent yet, but I am more confident than before. After 2 weeks, I realized something important. English is not about perfection. English is about connection. When I answered the tourist, my grammar was not perfect, but she understood me, she smiled, and I felt proud. That is the power of practice. Day after day, sentence after sentence. Slowly, your brain becomes faster, your mouth becomes stronger, your heart becomes braver. 2 weeks gave me more than English skills. It gave me confidence. Confidence to open my mouth. Confidence to make mistakes. Confidence to keep going. And I said to myself, if this is 2 weeks, imagine 4 weeks. Imagine 30 days. That thought gave me fire, a fire to continue, a fire to grow. 30 days. Every single day, I spoke 10 sentences. At first, I felt shy. After 1 week, I felt progress. After 2 weeks, I felt confidence. But after 1 month, I felt transformation. On day 30, I looked into the mirror. I spoke my sentences, but this time something was different. My mouth moved naturally. My brain connected the words quickly. And most importantly, my heart was calm. I was not afraid anymore. I was not shy anymore. I was speaking English like myself. I realized I had changed. not just my English, but my identity. The final 10 sentences. On the last day, I created a special set of sentences. These were not just daily actions. These were sentences about who I had become. Here they are. 1. I have practiced English every day for 1 month. 2. I feel more confident when I speak. 3. I am not afraid of making mistakes. 4. I can talk with people in English without fear. 5. My pronunciation is clearer than before. 6. I can connect ideas and make longer sentences. 7. I enjoy speaking English every day. 8. I believe I can improve more and more. 9. I know consistency is the key to success. 10. I am proud of myself for finishing this challenge. These sentences were not only practice, they were proof. Proof of my journey. Proof of my transformation. Listen and repeat. Practice. Now, let's practice together. Say these sentences with me. Say them with confidence. Ready? Let's go. 1. I have practiced English every day for 1 month. Repeat. I have practiced English every day for 1 month. Again. I have practiced English every day for 1 month. 2. I feel more confident when I speak. Repeat. I feel more confident when I speak. Again. I feel more confident when I speak. 3. I am not afraid of making mistakes. Repeat. I am not afraid of making mistakes. Again. I am not afraid of making mistakes. 4. I can talk with people in English without fear. Repeat. I can talk with people in English without fear. Again. I can talk with people in English without fear. 5. My pronunciation is clearer than before. Repeat. My pronunciation is clearer than before. Again. My pronunciation is clearer than before. 6. I can connect ideas and make longer sentences. Repeat. I can connect ideas and make longer sentences. Again. I can connect ideas and make longer sentences. 7. I enjoy speaking English every day. Repeat. I enjoy speaking English every day. Again. I enjoy speaking English every day. 8. I believe I can improve more and more. Repeat. I believe I can improve more and more. Again. I believe I can improve more and more. 9. I know consistency is the key to success. Repeat. I know consistency is the key to success. Again. I know consistency is the key to success. 10. I am proud of myself for finishing this challenge. Repeat. I am proud of myself for finishing this challenge. Again. I am proud of myself for finishing this challenge. Reflection. The big change. After 1 month, I discovered something powerful. The real challenge was not English. The real challenge was fear. Fear of speaking. Fear of mistakes. Fear of looking stupid. But after 30 days, that fear was gone. I realized that language is not only words. Language is courage. Language is confidence. Language is connection. Now, when I speak English, I don't feel like a student. I feel like a communicator. I feel like myself. This 30-day challenge gave me more than English. It gave me belief. Belief that I can change. Belief that small actions, repeated every day, can transform a life. So I tell you now, if you want to change, start small. Speak 10 sentences every day. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today. Start now. Because after 30 days, you will not only speak better English, you will also meet a new version of yourself. The final message: 30 days, 10 sentences every day. That's only 5 minutes a day. But in the end, it changed everything. It changed my confidence. It changed my English. It changed me. And now, I have one question for you. Are you ready for your own 30-day challenge? Speak to the viewer's heart. You don't need a perfect accent. You don't need advanced grammar. You don't need to study for hours. What you need is consistency. What you need is courage. What you need is 5 minutes a day. If I can do it, you can do it too. Because English is not about being perfect. English is about communication. It's about connection. It's about opening a new world. The call to action. So here's my challenge for you. Starting today, speak 10 English sentences every day. Say them in the morning. Say them in the evening. Say them in front of the mirror. Do it for 30 days. and then watch your transformation. If you accept this challenge, comment below. I accept the 30-day challenge. I want to see how many of us are ready to grow together. And if you want daily guidance, subscribe to this channel. Because every week, I will share new practice sentences, new motivation, and new challenges, ending with inspiration. Remember this, your English is not only about your future job. Your English is not only about travel or study. Your English is about who you can become. A more confident you, a braver you, a stronger you. So take the first step, start your challenge, speak today, speak now, because the best version of you is waiting. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the 30-day challenge with us. Together, we will speak English with confidence. See you in the next video.